to have all 15 to 20 of our pieces done. Those pieces will include a 4-piece set of Prince the musician, 4-piece set of abstract art, some murals, and also the same with the singing artist known as Sade. We're going to do some Miami Vice stuff. So as a side note, this year in September will be the 40th anniversary of Miami Vice. So we want to commemorate that with a 5-piece or 3 or 4-piece set of Miami Vice inspired artwork. Another anniversary for this year is, I believe it's the Miami Dolphins. It is the 40th year, or actually the 50th year of the Miami Dolphins winning the Super Bowl, which is their perfect season. And hopefully we'll do some Miami Dolphin stuff related to their anniversary. So just through 2024, our first set of pieces of art will all be Miami inspired to commemorate some of the anniversaries that will happen in 2024. So the second point I want to go over is an update on the studio. So if you're looking at the studio, let me just take you around. We've got these walls here. You'll notice these walls are not taped, meaning there's no compound in these joints, and I'll explain why. If you look down here at this socket, I plan to move this socket so it's behind the TV. So it's important that I leave these pieces of sheetrock movable so that I can do all the electrical work. So basically that's it. Now if you pan over, you'll notice this wall is white. Basically, I just did that for lighting. So what I want to do is get as much light into the studio that's behind me. So I painted these walls white, and I'll continue to do that just so I can get the reflection of light onto the surfaces and get it to reflect back into the studio. So I'm going to take you into the studio, and we sheetrocked the back wall. And let me just turn the light around. We've sheetrocked this back wall in the studio. We've painted this white, and we're going to paint the whole thing white. This ceiling is going to have a row of sheetrock, and we'll paint that all white. Again, the common theme is just to get the light to reflect into the studio and make the studio as bright as possible. I'm going to give you an update on the Prince piece that we're doing. Here's our Prince piece, and you'll notice that this Prince piece, we've worked on it, we've got some progress on it, and I'm going to talk about something in a second that's related to this Prince piece, and then related to all you artists out there, right? So, the thing I want to talk about is art block. So basically, I've experienced some artist block, where things are happening in your life and you're just kind of struggling to get motivated or struggling to put brush to canvas, and I've kind of experienced that. I'm actually going to get into that into a full video on art block, but I just want to go over that really quick and just say, hey, you know, sometimes artists experience art block, and basically I've just gone through a lot of different things, and I've tried to make a lot of progress in a lot of different areas, so it's been a little difficult just to focus on painting, but that is our key focus for this year, is to get those 15 to 20 pieces done. The next thing on my list is liking and subscribing, and I want to go over that a little bit with you. Please like and subscribe to the channel. One of our top goals for 2024 is to become monetized on YouTube. So I just hope that you guys will simply click the subscribe button, watch the videos. Even if you don't watch the videos, just give us a subscribe. And I just want to make a quick note. It's very motivative, or it gives the artist a lot of motivation when you subscribe or make a comment or give an artist a like on any of their social media platforms. There's times when you're experiencing art block, or when you're going through some things, and someone giving you a compliment or a comment or a subscribe will get you over that hump and get you motivated again, because you don't want to disappoint the people that are supporting you. So it's important that you give artists subscribes on their YouTube channel, on their Instagram pages, on all their social media. Just support them by simply showing them that you're interested in their work, that you're enjoying the work that they're creating, and just go ahead and give them that subscribe. So please subscribe to the channel. All of the information, all my contact information is in the description, so check that out. The next thing I want to go over is one of the things we want to purchase in 2024. As you can see, I've got these frames here. These are custom built frames. In this studio, I make custom frames. I make these frames with my own tools, my own materials. This is reclaimed wood that I'm making these frames with. So my process is very intimate. I go from making the frames myself to putting canvas on these frames to creating gesso or mixing up gesso. If you see some of the other videos, there's a description and there'll be a link in this video to show you my video of making these frames and gessoing these canvas frames. So we are going to purchase a router. The router is going to give me the ability to make a joint that is comprised of a slot within the wood, and it allows you to, I think it's a mortise and tenon, and correct me if I'm wrong, joint for this, and that will help me to create a seam in this wood and put these together perfectly. So that's one of the things we want to get is a router. All right, the last thing I want to go over is Happy New Year. So it is, again, it's about 12 noon here on New Year's Eve 2023. We'll be in 2024 in about 12 hours. So I just want to give you guys Happy New Year's. I hope you guys are motivated to do as much as you can in 2024. Please look out for future videos, and please like and subscribe to Miami Dolphins. Thank you so much.